We hear about the single-use policy or law being pushed by NEMA in Parliament. What are the issues involved here?
Single-use plastic is generally, worldwide is known. It is something packed, content, substances, food, packed in a polythene bag or any plastic packaging, and then after using it, you can throw it away. The first thing is the one-time user plastics. If you eat bread, you cannot, after finishing it, you will not get this polythene back into packaging. If you take a straw and take soda from the plastic bottle, both the plastic bottle and the straw are not going to stay for another purpose. That means you use them for once and for all. And when you get a biscuit, when you get cooking oil, when you go mukwano soap and the rest, all these are single-use plastic because you use them, once you use, you throw away the packaging. So this is where the problem is. This is where recycling must be taking effect, because after using it, you have lost it. But where are you putting it? That's where we're saying, Ugandans, how are you ready to manage such and accept to avoid the problems, the dangers that come with this kind of plastics? Now, single-use make the biggest in the environment. There are many of them not recyclable, 60%. Then you have like 40% recyclable, but after you have mixed it with this common kavera, they are all kavera, but you have this common carrier bag kavera. So this kavera, without it, you may have a problem to recycle these other single-use plastics. Why? And that's where the law should be actually emphasizing that have the recycling, because for it facilitates recycling of all this.
If recycling is the issue, how many recycling plants do we have in Uganda? And what impact have they caused so far?
When we started in 2008, when we had a problem with the first ban law, there were very few industries. But because, as I told you, NEMA, Ministry of Trade, Ministry of Environment, PSFU, UMA, as stakeholders in the business, in this line of business, they came together and said, you know what, you have to recycle. If you don't recycle, we're going to close you down. The investors who had already brought in the machinery, who had started the factories, thought wisely, said, now let's take a beeline to Europe, China, and get the machine here. So today we are talking of 25 industries recycling, approximate total of all producing and recycling are 52.
For any investment to be sustainable, the numbers have to make sense. Does it make sense to invest in recycling business, plastic recycling that is, in this country?
Yes, of course. When you look at we import raw materials from Europe, from Gulf, from Saudi Arabia, and all those oil and petrol countries, oil producing countries. All those countries have been making a lot of money. When you look at the tons, you go to URA, look at the database, a lot comes in here, the raw material. Now, the money we spend on this, and if we were to decide, let's do the recycling, the approximate figures is that you reduce by 60% the cost. Why? You are picking kavera from environment, you're picking it from the garden, from those wells and old trenches. When the guys are very smart, they come like 3 people, make a ton, come and make their 500 out of this ton. Bring it to the factory and they are paid instant. It's not something you wait for a month. So people bring it, we recycle it, we make more. So it is more cost effective.
How exactly is recycling done?
So today you have different technologies from Taiwan, Malaysia, China, Japan, and then also Europe. They are making this kind of technology. They're everywhere, they're spreading today. Why? In the last 20 years, some countries were talking of ban. But the same countries we are talking ban, they have now diverted the thought because of the growing and advancing technologies. So these machines are here in different factories are doing that. Then you also have people who have actually crossed to Germany. Germany has the most expensive machines, yes. But I know someone here in Rosira who's doing that. He has brought these machines. We have different families of plastic, and all this, of course, must be recycled. It's not about Kavera. That's why we say in our slogan, plastic is not all about Kavera, or Kavera is not all about plastic. It's not only that, it's everything. Water, soda, juice. You look at the industries of juice which are growing, and all they are plastic. Where will it end at one point in time? They must recycle. So there are people who are now mixing polythene bags. You mix with PET bottles, this for water and the rest. Then you can cook out. You can even mix sand, and then you cook out pavers. Very long-lasting pavers. The same scenario in India, it is working. You could do Google and see. They are making plastic roads. Someone has 100 kilometers from here up to Kabali, a road made out of plastic. Roof tiles, that's another separate technology. Roof tiles, pavers, they are doing also sealing. The other bit is another form of recycling is where actually KCCA was a partner, a client to Gentex. They were buying trench pipes to save this flooding in Kampala, whereby they can build the same pipes made out of Kavera and that mix of other plastic, and then you can direct the waters in Kampala.
Thank you very much. It's been nice talking to you.